Hey everyone, I'm John, the Nostalgic Collector. Thanks for joining me today. Today I want to get back into some football cards and a specific trade I just participated on in the trading card database website. I was approached by the user JB31 about a lopsided trade. He was looking to unload some junk wax era football cards and was looking to get some of my 1982 Topps baseball sticker duplicates. He was offering me 223 cards for just 12 stickers. Wow, I mean, that was crazy. I was kind of floored. And of course, I wanted to do the trade, but I felt pretty guilty about accepting it. So I asked him if he would be interested in some of my 1982 Topps football stickers, and he said he would be. So I rustled up another 89 stickers to send down. It's still a lopsided trade in my favor to the tune of 2 cards to 1 card, but it's no longer an incredulous 18 to 1 card ratio. So JB31 sent me 223 cards, and here's the breakdown by set. And I already broke down what I sent him, so let's get into reviewing these cards that I got. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. I already got it started over here, so it wouldn't take so much time. And like I said, this is from user JB31. From user JB31 from Trading Card Database. If you guys are on there and you want to make a trade, hit me up. I'm more than willing to accept or propose trades and anything like that. So here we go. Let's get our big knife out. Cut up some of this tape here. I mean, packaged really well, so I'm excited about that. There we go, get that open. Wow. And looks like, looks like that's everything out of here. So that's box empty. That out of the way. And I checked, and most of the cards that he sent me are going to be cards that I need to complete these sets, which is fantastic. That's one of the first things I do when I get a trade proposal is check to see, how it's going to impact my sets or my collecting. So there you go. All right, there we go. Pleasure to do biz with you. Enjoy them. All right. Thank you very much for that. Oh, we got a bunch here. We got a bunch, and we're going to try to go quick. I don't want to make this a super long video or anything. Here's Fleer. We got Pro sets in here. This is the 1990. This is 1990. These are 91s, I think. Yeah, 91s. Okay, so we'll do 1990 Fleer first. If I can figure out how to get it open. There we go. All right. All right, there we go, there we go. And some of these I just need, because they're the variants. Oh, this is more, okay. These must be variant A's, I think, so let's do that. David Fulcher, Boomer Esiason, Derek Thomas, great player there, Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly, Clay Matthews, Carl Mecklenburg, and Steve Atwater. What a monster the guy that was. All right, so I think these are A's. I'm going to put these back in with the A label because I don't want to get these mixed up. Well, how about we just put these over here with the A label on them, like that. All right, here we go. Jerry Rice, the great one. Steve Young, another good player. Kevin Green, Greg Rakosi, Byron Evans, Reggie White, Jim Richter, Art Still, Ray Childress, Tim Worley, Ed West, Stan Brock, Steve DeBerg, Tim McGee, Ron Stark, a punter, Steve Berline, Bo Jackson, gotta love Bo Jackson, Grant Fiesel, Richard Johnson, Eddie Murray, a kicker, Rodney Peete, Barry Sanders, awesome. Bruce Armstrong, great player there. Danny Villa, Cedric Mack, Percy Snow, Chris Moore, a punter. Vinny Testaverde, there you go. Freeman McNeil, Willie Broughton, and Michael Irvin, Hall of Famer there. And then we got some stars. These are probably a different variant, so we're gonna get this out as well. There we go. We got Ricky Dixon, Kevin Porter, Leonard Griffin, Leonard Smith, Eric Metcalf, Orson Mobley, and Steve Sewell. So there you go. Those are the 1990 Fleers that I got from him. And now we'll get into the 1990 Pro sets. Okay, he's got one in a sleeve, couple in the sleeves here. Okay, let's see what we got. Bob Greasy, Hall of Famer. Ooh, Jack Lambert, gotta love that. Marcus Cotton, Eric Metcalf. We got Jimmy Johnson, Steve Atwater, Bobby Humphrey, Ricky Nattiel, Jim Arnold, a punter. Barry Sanders, there we go. Tim Harris, Steve Brown, Ron Meyer, Mark Clayton, Sean Farrell, Jim Wilkes, Buddy Ryan, Keith Willis, Gil Bird, Jerry Rice, Norm Johnson, a kicker for the Seahawks, Donald Iguibike, kicker for the Bucks, Wilbur Marshall, Farrell Edmonds, Chris Hinton, Kent Hall, Greg Cragen, Clay Matthews, Carl Mecklenburg, and Mike Munchak. Nice looking cards there. Got another pack of 1990 Pro set here. Come on, let's go. Everybody out. There we go. Okay. Bruce Smith, Thurman Thomas, David Treadwell, a kicker, Rod Woodson, Eric Allen, Joey Browner, Mark Carrier, Chris Dolman, Jerry Gray, Dalton Hilliard, Keith Jackson, Don Mikowski, Guy McIntyre, David Meggett, Keith Millard, Eddie Murray, a kicker, Mark Rippon, Sterling Sharp, great wide receiver there, Lawrence Taylor, Ron Wolfley, Bruce Smith, Dan Hampton, the Danimal, Jim Harbaugh, Boomer Esiason, Clay Matthews, Carl Mecklenburg, Marcus Allen, Jeff Cross, Mike Pitts, Dermontti Dawson, great center for the Steelers, Russ Grimm, Joe Jacoby, Cortez Kennedy, Mark Carrier, Terry Wooden, Eric Davis. The Raiders stay in LA. We got the 22nd annual Pro Football Hall of Fame photo contest. This is going to be, this is Mark Grossman maybe? Mike Malarkey. Mike Malarkey taking a splash. This one is Maurice Hurst. Maurice Hurst, there you go. We got a Ronnie Lott, kind of like that. And then Chris Carter. Chris Carter, okay, good. Good stuff, good stuff. So that should get me close to finishing out those two sets. The 91s, I really haven't started collecting yet, but this will be a nice shot in the arm to get me going on these. Get all these guys out in order. Come on. There we go. Moon shreds the defense for 527 yards. We got the Giants and 49ers reign. Jackson's career in jeopardy. Ooh, that must be after the injury right there, or that might be the play. Whitney wows him at the Super Bowl. Art McNally. He's an official. Tom Dooley, another official. Oh, here we go. Who's this guy? Jay Hilgenberg. We got a kicker. Sean Landetta. He's actually a punter. Looks like Andre Reed. Who's this guy? Anthony Miller. We got Anthony Munoz. Kent Hall. We got a Bruce Smith. 93 for the Raiders. Greg Townsend. This is Ray Childress. And we got Leslie O'Neal. John Offerdahl. Albert Lewis. This has got to be Steve Atwater. We got a kicker, Nick Lowry, I think. Yep. 89 is Steve Tasker. So those are some fun little cards there. We got Sean Gale, Jay Hilgenberg, Mike Singletary. That guy was an animal. Marcus Allen, Rich Gannon, Andre Tippett, Ricky Jackson, Pepper Johnson, Keith Jackson. We got Reggie White, Charles Haley, Bill Romanowski, Darryl Green, Wilbur Marshall. The Newsreel League announces expansion. Another newsreel, Miami to host the Super Bowl. Young named NFL's top executive. Who is this guy? Third time in his 12 years as general manager of New York Giants, George Young, named NFL's Executive of the Year by Sporting News. Okay. Pro football is still America's favorite. We got the 1991 American Bowl in London, an American Bowl in Berlin, American Bowl in Tokyo. This is a legend, Joe Ferguson. More legends, Mike Haynes. And Marty Lyons, Ozzie Newsome. That's an awesome card there. Here we go, the official card. What is this? Jim Cooper took the picture of Mark Ingram. There you go. This is another photo contest. This is Pete Holohan from the Bengals and Barney Bussey of the Rams, I think. Jim Harbaugh getting crunched in half. This looks like LT and Parcells in the embrace. Herman Moore and Ted Washington. So nice little bunch of cards there. We'll get these out of the way over here. And we got one more stack. Hopefully you're still with me. And if you are, I really appreciate it. Hey everyone, it's me again with another Movember update. And as you can see, the mustache is still going strong. Before anything else, a huge shout out to everyone who's already donated. You are all absolute legends, and every dollar you've given is helping fund research and support for prostate cancer, testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide prevention. Now, for the rest of you sitting on the fence, this is your moment. I'm only asking for $5. That's it. 1 coffee, 1 fast food meal, 2 donuts, or 1 beer. Skip just one of those this week and make that donation, and you'll be part of something truly meaningful. Let's keep this momentum going. The mustache may not be pretty, but the cause absolutely is. Hit the link, drop your $5, and let's make this the best Movember yet. Let's see what else we can get here. First one is Joe Montana, so you always love a Joe Montana card. Art Shell, Raiders coach. Mike Singletary. We got Bruce Smith, that's nice. Defensive Player of the Year. Barry Word. Warren Moon, passing yardage leader. Barry Sanders. We got Jay Novacek. These are all leader cards here. Thurman Thomas. Derek Thomas, sack leader. Chuck Noll, 200 victories. Randall Cunningham. Dan Marino. Barry Sanders, Heisman Hero. That's a nice card. He's in the college uni there. This is Otis Anderson. Scott Norwood misses the field goal. He's a kicker. Leonard Marshall. Bruce Smith. Steve Tasker. Thurman Thomas. Marv Levy. Jerry Glanville. Kevin Butler, a kicker, getting the old high five. Richard Dent, great player. Jim Harbaugh. David Fulcher. Anthony Munoz, Hall of Famer there. Sam Weich, head coach. We got a Clay Matthews sighting in Cleveland. Michael Irvin, Hall of Famer. Carl Mecklenburg, Ray Childress. Bruce Matthews, great player there. Mike Munchak. Derek Thomas is in the Hall of Fame. Howie Long is in the Hall of Fame. Great players. Steve Wisniewski. Art Shell is the coach there. We got Kevin Green, another Hall of Famer there. Mark Duper. Don Shula, coach. Gary Zimmerman in the Hall of Fame. Pat Swilling, a great linebacker. Al Toon. Randall Cunningham, an awesome running quarterback. Rich Kotite. Dermonti Dawson, that great Steelers center. Another Chuck Noll card there. Burt Grossman. Cortez Kennedy. We got Boomer Esiason, lower the boomer. Turnovers are key. Chiefs 9-7 win. Looks like they get a block punt here. We got Bills alone atop AFC East. I'm guessing they probably beat the Eagles. And then Taylor sacks the Vikings. So there you go. That is all 223 cards from my latest TCDB trade. Well, you made it to the end. So first of all, I just want to say thank you. You are helping my video with the algorithm. Secondly, you're probably interested in some of my collection stats from this video. Well, here they are. And if you're interested in some more sports card rips, check out this playlist. And don't forget to go to my community page and vote for the December football and baseball cards to be graded by SGC. Stay safe out there. I'll see you next time.